I'm in a new stage. I ain't seen this as a father yet. Happy for my college kid. Next step, gon' collect what you came for. Don't ever lose respect for yourself first and foremost. You're blessed with the intellect to understand this conversation. Know where you're headed. That simple mathematics have them all gassed and let it. So you lead the pack or leave them where they at. Now everybody can't go, and when you move slow. Until you see that green light, then you know it's go time. Hit my line, if they on that BS, you know I'll front line press the issue. And yes, get right or get left, that's the motto and your answer for problems now solved. Don't get stuck in the matrix, we gotta evolve. Stay crushing your goals, you picked up the call. Make a black man proud, I'm enjoying it all, yes y'all.
Remember days when I could barely pay the rent, really trying to make $1 out of 50 cents. Now I sit on leather seats behind limo tent, rocking flashy clothes while smelling good for this Versace scent. Looking at these ocean views while I'm on this cruise. Politicking with my crew like real bosses do. You're not a boss if you can't bubble from a loss or two. I don't think I'm hard, but I do know I'm not as soft as you. Couldn't see me with a telescope, hella dope. Learned to stack my dough, cause I recall when I was hella broke. And if they ask me what I switched, then I'ma tell them no. Checking off these goals and best believe me and my fellas, whoa.
The big dog, sickin' fella, I got my biz together. The old school on glass shoes like Cinderella. Let's get it, player. You doing favors, I'm the innovator. Y'all carbon copy boys, I can simulate you. Throw a bomb like Saddam, disintegrate you. No politics, the mayor. Death blow, Austin, left stroke, popping. I'm running game like a West Coast offense. The best flow, often. Kept it too real, I don't have to fake. We rather compete, but we rather collaborate. A faster pace. Sensei, do what the masters say. Boy, I'm on your ass today. We are the culture, like literally. Main thing I pray for stability, no sympathy, but I practice empathy. Spoil strings like a symphony, but we represent validity. You pussy cats, are you kidding me?
Okay, black in attendance, disgruntled back with a vengeance. This the return of the Mac with immaculate vision, subtracting division. I just want to add to my riches, stack with precision. Problematic back in the business. I rap at a distance, you can hear the tact in my sentence. Calling cap on rappers on every fact and opinion, making tactful decisions to stay away from crashing with bitches. Look how they evil grew before he had him some minions. How he moved so smooth in a room full of stakes, wiggling in the world with no room for mistakes. Quick to ash out my problems and take two to the face. All of us got a date to go from womb to the gates. God damn, he not playing. If you feel what I say when I greet him, speaking Phoenician, you can tell why I stay. We on the come up like buttermilk biscuits. Pass me that plate. Come be holding me, how they molding me. I cashes that clay. Thought it was over for me. Overly, I'm over the top. They look over me, no one put me, but I just don't stop. Keep it rocking, I'm birth control. I'm the best thing pop, cause they tryna do it like me, but nah, they just ain't nah, they just ain't just ain't Sky.
Did you hear that Cassidy part where he's talking about, I think it's called No Diddy?
Yeah.
Hey.
No wristband. A1.
Yeah.
Sky Harbor in this month.
Shout out my bro. Solar return, brother.
Yes, happy birthday.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Hey, one of
Put the airplanes in the chat.
You got
forks up in the chat. Get the fuck out of here.
You got a special guest. And I'm Kim in the building. We're good.
Hey, I'm grateful.
So glad to have you on. So give the people a little intro, brief intro on what you doing and where you from and what you got going on.
AZ Chemistry is what I go by, as well as Kim Drawn. You may see me on or hear me on the Radio Super Show. It's broadcast every Tuesday night live, and then rebroadcast on about 100 other radio internet platforms. So I've been with them for a while. Radio Super, radiosuper.com. Also, I'm affiliated with Media Made TV, Media Made Music, Media Made Magazine. I write many articles for them. Born in New Jersey, so Brick City is my home.
Jersey.
Yeah. Original, but you already knew. Shout out to Bellsburg, Hooterville. Okay, so I'm also just been in Arizona for a really long time, and so this is where I live now. That's me. Ooh, all the way in Colorado. That's facts.
Real journalist, man. Real factor in the hip hop community out here. Thanks for coming.
Well, thank you again. It's gonna be fun.
So, Harlan, man, what you doing for your C-Day, man? Other than chilling at the lab getting turned. That's what you're doing?
Man, I'm
You do
chilling.
a song tonight? You gonna?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good enough to get in the booth. We could definitely do that afterward.
Got a Rich Grand Frog beef.
Can I get
Rich
in?
Grand Frog beef.
Participate a little bit.
Man, you ain't even gotta ask. What the hell you talking about, man?
We're gonna go ahead and get into these topics, though. I mean, when we're gonna make sure everybody get a chance to talk. You know what I'm saying? What?
They trying to bully me.
I'm not trying to bully.
You just told everybody to shut up.
Last time, bro, I get feedback on the shows. Motherfuckers be like, everybody, y'all yelling.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Y'all yelling.
Yeah, go ahead, my brother.
So, hip hop dynasties, right? Best rap dynasty. What's the no, that ain't what it is. Best rap.
No, show them
So
the tree.
who had the best?
It said rap tree.
Who had the best rap family tree?
Rap family tree.
So the options are Jay-Z with Rockefeller, Dr. Dre with, is it Death Row or the Aftermath? Dr. Dre,
I would give it both.
a little bit of both. And then the third one was Baby. Not Lil Baby or the Baby from Birdman from Cash Money. So go ahead, Rich. I'll let you get off first. Who has the best rap dynasty out of those three? I got my answer.
Rap dynasty.
Yeah.
So you're not including like Rockefeller having Rihanna and all of that shit. Just rap, right?
Was she on the label?
Yeah.
She wasn't on the label, I don't think.
She Rock Nation. So if you got Dr. Dre, Baby, and what's the other one? Jay, right?
Yeah.
The tree would consist of Rockefeller, Rock Nation. Dr. Dre would consist of Death Row, Aftermath. Babies would consist of Young Money, all of that shit. They would all fall under the tree.
Okay.
So you would have to include Nicki, and you would have to include 50, and you would have to include the tree, because the tree break down into other branches. Which
That's a great point. That's a great point.
So damn, that's tough.
Super
tough. That's real tough.
As far as those three, I feel like Jay-Z just started his tree.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Because he was
Rockefeller was like early 2000s, late 90s, late 90s, yeah. But they didn't pop until shit after Reasonable Doubt. Reasonable Doubt wasn't even a classic until years later.
98.
Okay.
They popped the same
Reasonable
time.
Doubt came out in 95, 96, though.
I know, but they only had Jay-Z there.
Right.
So now you're talking about
He's talking about the birth of it.
When other artists start coming in, the tree, because
Originally,
What's your answer though? You still ain't gave an answer. Or we got to come back to you. I think on it.
Baby and Dre got more longevity than Jay-Z.
Check it. Motherfuckers own different times and different slots, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was certain years, certain time frames where Hov and Rockefeller was running shit. It was definitely a time frame where Birdman, Cash Money, Wayne, Young Money, Drizzy, and all them was running shit. But you can't forget about Death Row.
So what's your answer?
How they originated. My answer is that they all had shit in time. I don't think it's the best of all to me. They all equal because they all was on the shit. Now I think it's more so of a favorable, like who do you favor? Who do you individually care for the most? That's what I think is more so based.
I'm gonna say that.
You over here Google.
Before you get in your answer, I got NWA Dr. Dre tree.
okay.
That's a big ass tree.
So I gotta go with Hov.
Okay.
Number one, because of the early on, and because Rock Nation has Rihanna, J. Cole, Uzi Vert, Meek Mill, Tinashe, Khaled,
Who the fuck is Tinashe?
You know
Nasty
what
girl.
Tinashe is?
No, I don't.
She's a singer.
Shakira. G. Perico.
Shakira, the Ecuadorian
Yes.
bitch.
Whatever.
Hold on, just let me finish. Hold on. Big Mensa, Yo Gotti, Moneybag Yo, Big Sean, Rhapsody,
Yo, Rock Nation.
West Side Gun, J Electronica, Bobby Shmurda.
See, a lot of them artists you listing, those are just people that signed to him. I don't consider them part of his tree like that.
It's Rock Nation is not Rockefeller though.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
Rock Nation is not
because they got popping before Rock Nation even came about.
Okay.
Who are the factors,
can
though?
we go back to the original question?
Who are the
can you ask me the
factors?
question again?
Who made you fuck with these particular
The
labels?
tree.
Yeah, the artistry.
Free.
So the artistry.
We can't use we can't leave now. Everybody use Live Nation though. Damn near.
No,
Can't
Rock
use Live.
Nation.
Rock
Everybody knows.
Nation.
So the niggas that fuck with Dr. Dre don't. They fuck with the Dr. Dre Aftermath. They fuck with that tree. The tree starts, the branches, all of this. You got Rockefeller over here. You got Rock Nation over here. They're all under the tree. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, but Rock, you're right. But Rock Nation is a different platform from when we. I think the question is saying.
Jay-Z the head of that.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. I think the question is specifically asking which rap artist has the best rapper tree regarding under label wise. Music
Rock
label.
Nation is his
Rock,
label.
Rock Nation is a global nation that
It's
just
Aftermath, Dre's
I'm
label.
thinking association.
association.
So
Yeah.
Aftermath is Dre's label. It's under his tree. So when you look, so here's how they.
I know. I know what you're saying. Rich. I get it.
You look at the.
You're being very descriptive.
When
and
you
you're
look
correct.
at it, you see Death Row.
I get what
And
you're
then
saying.
Aftermath.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Aftermath is under Death Row. That's part of the tree. The
get
same as Rockefeller and Rock Nation
Right.
under the tree. The
Right.
same as who's the other one?
Um,
Cash Money,
and Universal.
Young Money.
And
Young Money.
Universal.
So if you're gonna count Young Money, if you're gonna count Aftermath, you have to count Rock Nation.
Yeah, I'm not saying I discount them.
That's
What
all.
is Rock
Yeah,
Nation?
we're not
What-
discounting them.
No, you're good. But
Hold on. What is that?
I don't think we discounting them.
Hold on. One at a time.
question
What is Rock Nation?
Rock
That's
Nation
Jay-Z shit after Rockefeller.
Is that his label?
Yes.
It's a label.
And all of those artists that you named
Are
earlier are
signed
signed to
signed
Rock
under
Nation.
Rock Nation Records. Yeah. So the question is, right.
But they not doing.
No.
Rhapsody's
It's
doing.
not really. It's not really.
It said
We gotta
rap.
hear niggas one at a time, fam.
Yeah, it said rappers though. We strictly with rap. It said which
All right.
rap's best music tree.
Rap Dynasty.
It's not really. It's not really. Rock Nation really isn't just a record label either.
Let me say something real quick. Rock Nation is his label, right?
Right.
A lot of those motherfuckers you named, bro, they ain't doing shit.
Yo Gotti ain't doing shit.
I ain't saying Yo Gotti. I said a lot of the motherfuckers that you named, they ain't doing shit. Rhapsody's dope, but she's like an underground artist. You know what I'm saying? A couple of them motherfuckers, they dope, but they're like underground artists. So when I think of that, I'm thinking like, okay, yeah, that's cool, but like they not really moving no weight like that.
Okay, so
you know what I'm
back
saying?
up. So let's
In my
just go
opinion.
back to the. So once you incorporate Yo Gotti into the situation,
That's arguably one of the best
now that
labels in the
brings
past
into
2 years.
Glorilla,
Right.
Moneybag Yo, and everybody that's under Yo Gotti's
Okay.
label.
I'm not
That's
discrediting
the
your
tree.
answer. Your title, yeah.
When they say tree, that means all the branches.
All right.
Right.
We ain't
Riz
talking about
said Jay-Z. What you say, kid?
He has
I'm gonna go with Dre.
Huh?
I have to go with Dre.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just feel like the whole West Coast movement was a really game-changing, shifting, impactful part of hip hop, and Dre had a lot to do with that. Of course, with Aftermath and Eminem. I don't know. 50. I just feel like Dre just had a stronger,
Bro.
powerful, impact on hip hop. So I'm gonna go with Dre.
Hey, Uno?
I'm gonna go with. I got a complex answer. You know me. So, originators of this rap shit got to be held at the point they are. So I'm giving that to Death Row.
Why
They
is
gonna
that?
get that because they
Snoop.
did this shit. Dre.
Snoop.
Put the camera up. The mic.
Mike,
on.
he jumped. Dre created this shit. Dre opened up the doorway for the niggas who we are speaking about right now. We talking about mixtapes. We talking about shit that's buzzing that wasn't getting mainstream play. Birdman, Wayne was running shit with mixtapes. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. But as far as musically, if we talking about trees, to me, Drake and Nicki on that Birdman shit is cold as fuck. Yeah. But you got Jigga and you got J. Cole too. You know, we going on a financial perspective. We going on a record soul perspective. I think it's individual. I think it's based on your perspective, bro. That's why I think it's hard.
Did you give an answer, Bonnie?
No, I'm waiting. Okay. Rich made very valid points. Rock Nation has the longest catalog. But keep in mind, it says who has the greatest artist tree. Yeah. Now, we delegate and get more detailed. Are we saying that it has the better tree with the biased opinion of signed up under them currently? Because looking at Rock Nation, they have artists that has a long discovery. But are we discrediting their past? It's just saying currently what they've done since being with Rock Nation on the argument. Do that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Rich, just whatever they created under the Rock Nation label. Because we can't, because they have a lot of people that got stupid numbers, but some of that catalog is before signing the Rock Nation.
Mm.
Is that an argument with that? Other than that, then I would say Cash Money, just because of the three artists under Cash Money that has brought in,
which is who?
Nicki Minaj, Drake, and Wayne.
Okay.
They had a very long run, 2007 to 12, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know, they ran. Cash Money had a long fucking run.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they was one of the first to hit 1 billion streams.
Mm-hmm.
Every decade.
1 billion streams. That's a big.
So who are you saying? Who you choose?
So I'm saying what I like both. I don't. I'm saying they both got a good argument. That's what I'm saying. But for me, if I was gonna say, I would just go with Cash Money, not just because of the fan base or because how long the discovery is and how big the artist is. Who had the biggest impact in the term that they were in
at that time?
I'm using that off of
at that time.
At that time,
he's saying at that time.
Yeah, at that time.
But what about all time though?
Game. That's what I'm saying. It's
Dre ain't doing shit right now.
But the game.
He said Dre's not.
That's like
I mean,
no, but we're talking about the legacy of Dre. Like after Eminem is still shady aftermath.
You having Prince and Michael Jackson under your label, right?
Right.
So they got a big discovery.
But their impact, though, we're talking about people still children.
What have they done under your label since signing? Because now you're only getting credibility because of their history. Is that fair to say?
Yes and no, because at the same time, like look at Snoop though. Come on, he's a household name. There's children to seniors talking about Snoop right now. I've seen him on The Price is Right. I've seen him on the Olympics, and I believe he is also being put in place to just continue. And not to mention, he even left that and went.
Who else under his tree is following that though? That's one artist under that tree. And
you also have to take into consideration that all of the things that are happening death row now are Snoop's death row.
Again,
Dr. Dre is not connected to it anymore.
But we're still talking about the branches.
Okay.
We're not talking about putting all that what Dre created. We're talking about what Dre created.
So what you talking about relevancy now? Outside of Nicki with Cash Money. And outside of Snoop with the old people.
And Eminem.
Yeah, Eminem.
Shady Aftermath.
Eminem counts, bro.
No,
he counts.
Let me finish first. Before you rebuttal, the only person that got artists that's relevant right now with everybody young and old is the Rock Nation motherfuckers. All the rest of them motherfuckers, they got lineage. They got fans, us, the people from back in the day. Cool.
Mm.
I could play a Snoop Dogg song for my son right now, and he has no clue what the fuck it is.
But then you can play another one and he'll sing all the words.
He'll be like, oh yeah, that's Snoop Dogg. You seen him on the Olympics. But he know Moneybagg Yo. They know Gorilla. They know all of that shit.
All right, so I didn't get a chance. I didn't get a chance to answer
right now. So if we talking about, so now when you say Rock Nation, they had then
and now.
And now. All the rest of them, they had then, and they got trinkets now.
Drake is not a trinklet.
Yeah.
No, he's not. Drake is not.
I'm gonna say, hold on. Let me answer now. I'm gonna say, in my opinion, because then nobody's wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody's wrong. So I don't want to argue or super debate it.
Oh, all y'all wrong. Fuck that.
Nah, because nobody.
Oh snap!
Nobody's technically wrong.
It's his birthday. He's correct.
Nobody's technically
Somehow
wrong.
that is
I
correct.
think it's subjective to what
what
you might think. But I'm my personal opinion. If I'm saying I'm gonna go with, and I'm a West Coast guy, but I gotta go with Cash Money.
Cash Money.
I'm thinking of, you gotta think too. I'm thinking from
Yeah, those
99,
You're right. You might good point.
or Cash Money came out probably in like 98, 97.
That's
You know what I'm saying? We're talking like almost 30 years now. And we're talking 30 years from the family tree down to Drake still coming out with music. Nicki Minaj, they still going on worldwide tours. Lil Wayne is still relevant. You know what I'm saying? Like all the, you know what I mean? Maybe not the older Cash Money artists, maybe not be as relevant, but the family tree of it is. Now, I didn't know Rock Nation had all those artists, but
I didn't either. Thank you for sharing that, bro.
Yeah.
And when I'm thinking about family tree, I forgot about. No, that still counts though.
No, say music.
I forgot about Dr. Dre with, I don't know why I did, but like NWA, and then that trickles down to G Unit. That trickles down to 50.
Originators, bro.
Right, that trickles down to 50. That trickles down to Eminem. That trickles down
And Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. It also trickled down to fucking Kendrick.
West Side Connection, and then
Right.
we can just
Right. So
branches.
So I don't think there's a wrong answer though. I don't think nobody's wrong. You know what I'm saying? I just think
Bible, bro.
The only twist in there is Dr. Dre never really owned Death Row.
No, but
Dr. Dre left Death Row.
It was called at first it was called At first it was called Death Row Entertainment, which is DRE. Him and Suge went in on that plus a couple others.
How much of that do we count for him? He left there.
He was damn near the backbone.
Man, producer from NWA. That was easy.
Remember, he left NWA.
But I'm only asking a question because in the court of law, technicalities matter, not opinion.
Remember, I'm talking facts. He left NWA to start a new label.
Wait, when Doggy Style came out, when those big boy classics came out, whose label was it? When them Pac records dropped,
Dr. Dre was president.
Who owned the label?
Sure.
And who left because he wasn't fucking with?
It's still his family tree though, dog.
Okay, I'm just asking.
I don't take away. You're right. I don't take away the work. I don't take away the work.
Under the tree.
We wouldn't be talking about Suge.
The tree.
I think
wasn't no Dre.
You want to talk about legal matters? Say what? Another
We
conversation.
wouldn't be talking about Suge if it wasn't for no Dre, bro. This nigga got relevance off Dre, bro. The producer, bro.
Okay, but Baby produced nothing. Baby
Right.
did absolutely
Manny
nothing.
Fresh.
Right. So is it Manny Fresh's tree?
It's Manny Fresh's production tree.
Yeah.
So just
But would we know who Manny Fresh was without
They all connected.
Manny Fresh's tree or is it Baby's tree?
We get technical. I give
They all connected.
too.
They all connected.
So is it
Super
Jeff
intertwined. It's
Bezos' tree?
intertwined,
It
guys.
ain't about who. Well, we talking about Baby,
talking about producer.
Jay-Z, and Dre.
You ain't wrong. It's too
You moving the goalposts low key.
Or am I moving the goalposts or am I creating a conversation?
Both.
I think they're talking about.
Makes sense.
They're,
That makes
We're
sense.
broadening the horizon.
I think Rich is.
I want to go to the next topic.
Because they were targeting the people that represented.
Nobody's wrong, bro.
That was a good topic.
I'm just curious. So did Dr. Dre produce anything on Doggy Style?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe he did.
Yeah.
Did he produce anything on them Pac albums?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
believe he did.
All Eyes on Me, he did.
Yeah.
Not all eyes
That's
on me.
Ginger.
By that
That's
time,
another one you
you
want to
want
add
to
to the tree.
Unless you want to count California Love, and even then, there's an argument that he wasn't
He did produce California.
he wasn't producing what he was producing. There was an argument there.
He didn't make the beat. No, he didn't make the beat.
Technicalities.
All right. What's the next topic, man? Fuck. That was a good one. I just didn't want to debate about it because nobody's really
wrong.
Yeah.
And everybody brought up a lot of good points, though.
Yeah, nobody's really wrong, man. All right, let's go ahead and get it out the way, man.
PotRoast Podcast. We popping tonight.
He got the sound effect. PotRoast Podcast.
Decade run, bro.
Hey, we got
an unmatched decade run by any artist. None of the artists outdid what Drake did in a decade run. Not even Wayne, bro.
What's next, Rondo?
What's next is motherfucking Diddy.
Oh my goodness, did he do it?
Did he do it?
Did he?
Didn't he do it?
No doubt. Oh my goodness.
No, back it up.
Okay.
Everybody knows he already got arrested. All right, everybody knows that. My thing is, this nigga finna sing like Casey and JoJo, bro.
Shake it.
And I think
That I can't finally switch on you.
you can tell, bro. Either he gonna tell or he gonna kill himself.
Or somebody's going to off him.
Off him. Which I mean, I don't wish no harm on him.
At all.
Unless he's fucking with little kids, bro, and doing some shit with underage children, bro.
That nigga put a bag out and say, man, keep me protected.
Then fuck him. You know what I'm saying? But I personally like the fucking freak party thing. I don't think that's illegal. Everybody, this motherfuckers go to swinger parties. This motherfuckers that have little sexual functions, and you know, women be having dildo parties, and it's all types of little sexual events that you can go to or partake in, right? So
Facts.
So I don't think that's illegal. I think it's the sex trafficking part, right?
Right, it's the against your will part.
Against your will. So if I'm
Like
I got
drugging people, dude.
I'm getting you drunk and high and all that type of shit. It's like, yo, you got to go in there and you know, top old boy off, top old girl off while I'm watching her. You got to do that, bro. And if you're not doing it, then you out of here, or I'm gonna whoop your ass or some shit. That ain't right. That's a fucking crime. So I don't know if he was doing that. I guess we'll find out. I guess.
Yeah, allegedly.
But that's my piece on it. I'll chime in as needed, man. What say y'all?
It's layers to it, bro.
So many layers.
I'm gonna pick up where you started it at. The party shit, right? So you are openly, publicly giving liquor and also multiple drugs. Molly, cocaine, and ecstasy combined may do some different shit to certain motherfuckers.
Hold up, it's called party favors.
Party favors, finest.
And not know what the fuck they doing. So at that point, they can play admissible to being taken advantage of. You put yourself in a bad position doing shit like that. You recording all this shit. Yeah, if we're gonna start talking about the sex trafficking shit, that's kind of like that's the questionable thing. But we had spoke about it a little bit earlier. Like, definitively, the age bracket is a huge thing. Like, if you under 18, we know that's illegal. That's like as far as statutory and minor type shit.
Yeah.
They were making it seem as though like this nigga is like mean chicks. Like, I bet we at the studio. I got the homies up here, so I call my mans over there. He in New York. I'm like, hey, it's like 7 of us in here, bro. Send 7 bitches over there.
Go ahead, bro. Finish.
We here, you know what I'm saying? So my man's fly 7 bitches out here, 7 women out here. Excuse me.
Okay.
And we all partake in activities, and have sex and whatever. Is that sex trafficking?
No, that ain't sex trafficking.
But are they going to manipulate it and make it seem as though?
But is that how it went down?
Right. Is that how it went down?
That's your scenario.
Hold on. Pick it up.
Let me read it. Let me in real quick. So who came to his defense? Big Worm. What's the Big Worm name?
Things on love.
Boosie basically saying like, yo, it ain't a crime to fly a bitch out and smash her.
It's not.
That's not a crime. Motherfuckers in Hollywood been doing that shit for years.
Absolutely.
Motherfuckers in Scottsdale been doing that for years.
Yeah, been doing that shit for years. The average motherfuckers doing that shit.
Motherfuckers in Phoenix been doing that for years.
Yeah, exactly. So is that a crime?
Negative.
So that's not sex trafficking, bro. If I meet a chick, bro, online and I'm like, yo, when you come out here, you gonna, you know, at that point in time we have correspondence. We're texting, we're sexting. You know what I'm saying? We doing all this, so when she come out here, she already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? What's up with it? So she already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, That's not sex trafficking.
Correct.
I think what he's doing when like the shit with Cassie,
How you been?
he's making her do stuff that she don't want to do. That's sex trafficking. What?
You gonna say my fault?
Just like they started changing the law.
Right.
You know, when they started making it traffic.
Right.
Hey,
Right. Right.
Well,
That's a
I mean,
crime.
don't apologize now.
That's a crime.
That changed law.
So
So
Blah.
go ahead, Rich.
So I just for perspective, I dealt with a case with the feds on some drug shit, right?
Blah.
We all know the feds have like what a 99% conviction rate.
Right.
They're not gonna bring the case down until they've built enough to hang you, right? So once you see them charges and you see what the guidelines to them charges are,
They got your ass.
they have the things that fall
You're
under the
guilty.
guideline. So it's not a bitch that was in Hawaii and Diddy was like, yo, come out here to this party, we getting down, we fucking his dad. And she like, cool, pay for my ticket, and she came. That is not the case. Sex trafficking means that a woman is either underage or forced into sexual acts against her will. You got to look at the charge. The feds, 99% conviction rate, are not going to come to the table if all they got is some up-age
Hearsay.
bitches was cool with flying in and fucking. They're not going to go after a case like that. So there's absolutely some victims that we don't know about or in public news right now that have said, he forced me to do this. He told me I had to do this. He did this, or they were kids, they were children, they were underage. And the fact that the judge, remember this too. Them rich motherfuckers, they be getting bonds and they be getting able to, you be like, damn, how this motherfucker bond out? This motherfucker cannot even bond out with the conditions that he's presented. The judge is looking, so you know the judge has reviewed the case in order to decide if I'm gonna get this nigga a bond or not.
Right.
The judge has reviewed this case, and with all the money he's willing to pay, with all the shit he's willing to do, the judge is saying absolutely not. That means it's some diabolical shit in that paperwork.
He also
He said, "Hey, I ain't gonna have no women at the crib. Yeah, but you will smash your booty man butt cheeks too."
you had a whole
So what are you talking about, bro? You ain't gonna have no women there. You don't just like the women.
whole team of male
He's
escorts.
riding bikes with no seats.
Okay.
Ouch.
Right.
Beat
We see
motherfuckers
the
up.
violence. All of that plays into the judge's decision. But you gotta know, bro. You gotta know if you dealt with the system, you dealt with the system. When they tell you absolutely no bond,
Give me in the trap.
yo,
Going down.
when
Sawed off
tell
their
you-
eyes.
when they
Going
tell-
down. 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Going down.
When they tell you absolutely no bond, it's motherfuckers with murders that get a bond. You feel me?
Nigga, you dead.
Wife and kids,
Oh, that's loud as fuck, bro.
it's motherfuckers.
Oh, my bad.
It's motherfuckers that kill their wife and
Nigga, you
kids.
dead.
So listen.
They say absolutely no bond.
Why the motherfucker need all? That's how you know he butt cheeks.
And they think
Okay.
you'll run.
That's how you know he butt cheeks.
What?
Because hold on, one thing. That's how you know he butt. That's how you know he like booty.
Yeah.
Women get wet, bro.
Mhm.
I don't need no baby oil. You need baby oil, bro.
Well, I like to shine titties up and shit.
Nah, he wasn't shining no titties, bro.
Nigga, this nigga said,
Nigga came out looking like the Silver Surfer. Bro. Before when he came out the sky, nigga, he walked in that room, gang.
All right, Kim, what you think about the shit, man? What you think?
I actually just want to know more so what is it that you think that this room thinks Diddy is actually
Guilty of?
right? Like, and what is bothering you about that? Because he has multiple charges. So what exactly is everyone?
Racketeering, that's one of them.
Right.
What exactly is racketeering?
But that has to do with the sex shit, the money, all of that.
There's a criminal organization.
Criminal organization. all of that falls under. So any
Okay, racketeering.
The fact that you trafficking women,
You traffic it, whatever. Yeah,
taking
right.
money, soliciting
And-
drugs.
whatever.
now we
You're using your name.
It costs to go to a Diddy
Yeah.
party.
Yeah, we're using your name as a front.
Yeah, people signing NDA.
Trafficking. I'm using your name as the front because you're clean. You're the guy.
Oh, you said trafficking?
Yeah, just all that. Hey, we use Diddy name, and Diddy like, okay, I'm with it. And they're doing illegal drugs. So they're doing it illegal activities under your name, and you know about it.
My thing is, he's okay. So
Remember,
I believe that a lot of the things that he's accused of, he's done in front of people,
exactly.
and it's been happening for many, many years. That's my concern.
Martin
right?
said it's either prostitution or it's little girls.
Yeah, that's what we met about, right?
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah,
That's a problem. That's a big problem.
No,
In
so
fact-
here, so
But there's a real issue here when it comes to like timing, because I'm concerned about how long it took for this to kind of come about, for so much of this
They got to build the
they
case.
gotta be
30 years,
Yeah.
40 years.
That's how they get that 90% conviction.
It was a 5-year run before they even. It was like 5 years, and this is some drug shit. But you got to think when you say what we think he's guilty of. You're looking at a man. You think about his arrogance. Now you go back and you think about situations. You think about making a band and the way his obsession with power.
Okay.
They just walk 5 miles, 10 miles.
It has nothing to do with music,
Right.
But
right? But at the time it was entertainment and we thought it was funny. But now when you look back at it with this, and now you think about a person, so it ain't even. It's about the obsession with power, right? So even with the whole gay thing, for him, it's you're not even a fag, but I'm gonna make you do something that you don't even want to do,
Right.
because of his obsession with power. And what more can you strip a man's manhood from him than to do the type of shit he's being accused of?
Right.
You gay for the state.
Ooh.
Nigga saying,
Yeah, the Diddy party. You gay for the state.
Take that.
And that's what's disgusting about it.
Take that.
What's also crazy is the motherfucker's willingness to feel like there's a promise to get something or go somewhere, and you're gonna give this up for that. That's
Right.
Yeah.
crazy to me.
Diddy was groomed.
So my next question is,
Diddy got groomed.
who's gonna get exposed?
All these niggas. He got groomed, bro. We gotta look at the
Everybody.
aspect. If you got a kid that's violent, that does some shit, he grew up in an environment.
What do you mean everybody though?
I hope y'all got my back and don't let if something happened to me, y'all know. But Dr. Dre was Diddy before.
Everybody know. Every motherfucker's been to the island, bro. They took them rides, bro. They was in PJs on a PJ, nigga. They was out there doing illegal shit, bro.
You ain't answered the question.
What question
Justice
was it?
from Michelle A.
Who was everybody?
From fucking Jay-Z to Kim Kardashian, bro.
To Dr. Dre. Make
To
sure
Dr.
you get
Dre.
that nigga too.
All these motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah.
This shit been going
Yeah,
on.
Dr.
You don't
Dre.
like Dr. Dre.
No,
We-
I don't
That's
have
clear.
none of these niggas.
You don't like
Diddy
Dr.
did
Dre?
it too.
Right, and I don't like
Yeah.
Right. He beat the girl up on TV, bro. And to say she ran from the room.
He didn't do it on TV. That was an accidente.
Her to crack. She didn't want to
Yeah,
crack.
that was actually.
Nobody was supposed to see that.
Well, guess what, nigga? We seen it. You paid 50 bands to get the tape thrown out, and they
We
ain't,
seen it all.
ain't no way out.
Large or small.
Is
We
this
seen
the
it
end?
all.
Hell yeah, this the end.
Is this the end?
Unfortunately, bro.
Hey.
Are
the
you
blunt.
my friend?
Yeah,
Nigga. Shit.
go ahead, Bodie.
Yeah.
What y'all got to say, bro? I want to move past this Diddy shit.
Oh no, yeah. It was. I feel like he knew what the fuck it was.
I think he was arrogant and he didn't think
He was. Listen. 56 years in the game. If you've done a lot of shady shit that only your close camp knows about, we're just now starting to see it. And you've gotten away with it. You can be very complacent in arrogance. I know big time about that arrogance because that's what the fuck put me in prison, my boy. I get it. I was cocky and arrogant. I never seen anything in my shit. So for you to do that for so long and you have a run like that, he's 56 years of age and finally go in. Do I feel like it was rightful justice with all that? That's another topic. But the diabolic thought of the process you think about is, who thinks about this 20-year run for your first Diddy party event to go off? You start saying to yourself, let me record everything and document everything. That's what makes it diabolic. Like, who even thinks about that shit? 20-year run. The connections you have, the people that comes through your shit, what makes you turn on the switch and says, let me start recording everything?
As a backup, fucking, what they call that shit?
Blackmail.
Blackmail.
Escape route.
Yeah, because Quando, you 20 years in the game, you predominantly strong. You know where you start in your statue of who you are. And I don't want to throw my brother under the cover like that. This is my man's. But Quando in that statue, right? And he has that platform of multiple motherfuckers that's under him. He throws crazy parties. I know my brother personally because he love motherfuckers and he love hard. And when he fuck with you, he fuck with you. And he throws parties. But shit may go down at this party. Diabolical mortality is what would make my brother start saying, let me start recording this shit. And that's the part that I'll be like, yeah, nigga, it's diabolic. Because who the fuck even has that mentality to think that way, to say, let me start recording people?
You know why?
So I'm gonna tell you why.
You know why he recorded, right? Because now, motherfucker, I got you. I better keep your mouth shut.
That
Because I got you on tape here too.
that is a big part.
So now you already know how that goes.
You right.
You sign an NDA first
Hold
of all.
on.
You gonna keep your
You're
mouth
right.
shut. And just in case you do open your mouth,
Yeah.
I will show that you participate.
You know what? Let me rephrase that. Depending on that of how you already are. If Diddy was already on that fuck shit, then yes. And the flip side, when I put my brother Crondo in that position, it depends on your objective of what you own already. If that kind of makes sense. So
yeah, it makes sense.
It makes so
from
right.
my perspective, just not even. I'm not diabolical.
No.
But from my perspective, I'm a single man. I'm a producer in the scene. I deal with women.
A great producer.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So one thing that I do, one thing that I will never do is expose anybody.
Would you do an IBA though if you're in that statute?
But let me get
NDA?
I mean NBA, yeah.
I ain't doing no NDAs. No.
Yeah.
Let me get to where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
But I do keep the receipts. I do keep the you asked me for a picture. No, you asked me what I'm doing tonight, and you in this type of mood. No, you did this. So when all of the shit started to hit the fan and you decide that maybe I upset you because I wasn't answering my phone, or you saw another bitch over here type of thing, and then you want to jump on Donald Trump's internet and say, oh yeah, Rich Brand, oh yeah, he's this, and this. No, wait a minute, let's back up, baby. I got the receipts. So from that standpoint, I understand, cut the camera on. So you see that all because I keep receipts.
Right. That was his form of protecting him. Yeah.
You could say that.
Doing no shit I ain't supposed to do, but because I've seen motherfuckers get dragged.
And I have too, bro.
And I wanted to bring a point up too about the underage women, because I've been an underage woman at one point in my life, not recently, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes from a woman's perspective, if you want to get somewhere, you're going to say you're what needs to be that to get in, and that's not fair. And that's not fair to the male that believes. I believe it. Because if you're built a certain way, they may believe you're. It's not hard to pass off as XYZ and say, yes, I am this age or that age. You know what I'm saying? You know, security, could you please? You know what I mean? And then you get in and you're underage. You're not supposed to be there because the age was XYZ. Women have, you know what I mean? I'm not going to always say it's always the men Because sometimes women are at fault for being young and trying to be grown, sassy, trying to get
it's the
right.
motives. The motives are
Right.
motives is huge.
I'm just saying. I'm not going.
Motives are huge.
I'm gonna call it what it is.
What we call the succubus. We call it the succubus, right?
24
Yes.
years old in the 21 up in club that you got to show your ID to get in.
Mhm.
I had a young lady that was on me all night. I'm buying her drinks. We kicking.
Let her in,
She
DJ
was
or
in the
security.
21 and up club. I'm
Right.
Like, yo, let me see your ID.
Right. You're not carding women to holler at them.
So things.
That's
we
not a
kicking
thing.
All night I'm buying drinks, exchange numbers. It just so happened that I had to go do something, so we didn't leave together. But maybe we would hook up later. And then I get a phone call the next day to find out that she was not of age. I'm like, what? Like, I could have took her with me.
Fast girls, they exist.
Next topic, man. Unless anybody else got something they want to say.
Yeah, I
about
just
that.
want to say,
But I don't think Diddy and them accidentally.
Not that, no. But I'm saying
Not
they,
accidentally.
no one man should have all that power, man. Once you get a certain amount of power and you got all that money, that shit corrupted you, man. Corrupted him.
It definitely corrupted.
And as I stated, he was groomed by niggas. Everything he doing to people probably happened to him, bro. They did shit to him to make him like that, bro. That's why that nigga said I was in a bad place. I was fucked up. Man, we know,
But
nigga.
he wasn't in that bad place.
He was in a bad place, so he got caught. That nigga was in Barbados doing everything.
Niggas that be in them bad places be showing them signs of bad places, like that depression all the time. He was always shiny shoes.
That nigga dressed up like the Joker and was
Remember when I've seen that video of that nigga when he was dressed up like the Joker, acting like the Joker. He looked like diabolical, like a
he was on that
bro.
shit. He was laughing.
He wasn't acting.
Niggas. He was high off that shit.
Yeah, he was high off that shit, bro, and he was with it. You know what I'm saying?
He be taking niggas.
That motherfucker straight up like he's
Take that.
That's why.
Hello, little daddy.
pleasure.
Hey, you look good, little daddy.
You know what's crazy,
You
bro?
know,
Look good, little daddy.
Crazy now,
But yo,
if you go back and listen to Diddy lyrics and all that, take that.
Take that. I need that. Unforgivable.
You've been telling us all this
All
stuff.
this time.
With baby oil.
like R. Kelly.
Unforgivable with baby oil.
Kelly,
man, next topic is the motherfucking Nelly slapped with a $50 million lawsuit.
Oh, these
Lunatics.
bum ass niggas, man.
Sure, bro.
wow.
So slapped with a fucking $50 million lawsuit from the brothers that he grew up with.
St.
Because they
Louis.
helped him write maybe two albums.
Niggas,
You know what I'm saying?
niggas
And he was supposed to give him some money, and he didn't give him the money. So now they suing him, bro, for $50 million. Is basically the rest of the whole squad.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Only 50 million?
yeah, only 50.
I heard that.
What you mean only 50 million?
I mean, you got to think about the amount of money that that Nelly produced from what they suing him for. Okay. Now at the end of the day, no, I'm saying like at the end of the day, just even coming from a producer in the music industry, contracts, understanding them. If they can produce a contract that shows that they were supposed to get these percentages and they did not, then I'm with it. But if they never sign a contract,
It is verbal.
verbal contracts, what can you prove that?
But
That's
what
not
about
good enough in
the
the court of law?
That's what I'm asking.
what about the code though?
That's
For
what I'm
like,
saying. Okay, so keep it real. The code, all right. I'm sorry, business is business.
business is
The code.
business.
They can say he said he would do it. He can say I didn't. They can also say that they didn't receive something that they did. So
No,
that-
because ASCAP BMI is going. They got receipts if they got what they were supposed to get. Like if they signed up and said they were co-writers or producers of in for whatever song, like you can get credit, and then the division happens.
Exactly. So here's what I'm saying
So-
legally. So if you go look at those songs, if they are listed on those songs as writers, then it don't matter what Nelly said. They got their money.
But if
they're
they
not
weren't listed,
as
I'm
writers-
ASCAP and shit.
right? In order to get the money from ASCAP and
Any pro.
you have to be listed as a writer or a producer. You have to be in the paperwork in order to get that money. Now, if we're talking about some word of mouth shit, yeah, fam, I'm gonna give you this, I'm gonna give you that, and your name ain't on those records, you're not legally binded to get any of that.
That's facts.
So all I'm saying is, okay, y'all saying this. Now, here's my problem. Nelly ain't made a hit record in 20 years.
A long time.
Right? Why y'all suing him for $50 million now? Why y'all weren't trying to get y'all money then?
Didn't he just marry Ashanti though? She got hits.
That's what I'm saying. Like if y'all was without 50, if y'all was out without 50 million, are you going 20 years without your 50 million?
That don't make sense.
I would have been came forward like, where's my money?
You also got to think though too. It's 4 of them, so maybe they splitting it.
Okay, yeah. So still split 50 million. 50 million split is 12,500 apiece. Yeah, 12,500, 12.5 apiece.
You know what I'm saying?
The St. Lunatics.
Wait 20 years. To get
I just feel like the St. Lunatics just were not up on their business. And unfortunately, they didn't understand how business works. They're claiming, if I'm not mistaken, that they wrote Nelly's verses or assisted in writing Nelly's verses. Is that correct? Right. And so, but when Nelly listed, he said he wrote the verses. He didn't say, and this person gave me the whatever. So that's where the conflict comes in. But if you're a group, though, I get that. When you're vibing right in the studio, and like Crondo, yes, thank you. Help me out with this because I'm not a rapper, but I've been in studios before where the rapper is rapping and then someone says, you know, bro, nah, this whatever, and they
say it like this, or
they adjust, right? So I believe that's what they're complaining about, the fact that they assisted, helped, adjusted, perfected, or otherwise contributed to his bars, and they didn't get credit for it.
Not gonna win that.
I kind of agree with you on that too.
There's no paperwork. If they didn't,
so if there was paperwork, they wouldn't have to sue, right? Is that what you're saying?
Right. If they're so, all you got to do is just look at the credits of the song. If they're not listed, so you know, I got fam from Oregon in here. The other day we was working on the track for him, and he made one suggestion in the beat that I was working on for him.
Did you list him?
He made. So we're still working on the record. So this is what I'm saying. If you are a stand-up individual, I told him right there on the spot, I said, you know that I got to give you a production credit now because you made a suggestion in the beat and we used it. That is how you do business.
Stand-up business.
But
you named it, you said it, a stand-up individual. You claimed it. However,
wait, the stand-up part is I told you also on the flip side, you're a business person too. It's really not my job to let you know.
Correct.
That you're supposed to get that. If you don't know that, ignorance is bliss.
And that's what I'm talking about. The Lunatics weren't up on. I go back. I regress.
So they're at
the Lunatics were.
They can't win that.
You saying what now? So that's.
I'm saying.
Absolutely.
I don't want to claim or say fault or not. I'm just explaining what I think happened, and I think correct. You with your homies and you like, oh, I got you. What does that mean? I got you. What does that mean? I verify that. That's what's not happening in studios. Where's this? You got me. Give me the split sheet. That's what I'm saying. Like the split sheet is you got me. The I got me is a verbal whatever. And so I'm not saying that they did or did not contribute, but I'm saying I've been in a situation where I've seen everybody contribute to a situation to make it better in the studio, but everybody don't get the credit, and some people don't get the credit. Now you're talking about a standard. You said you said one thing, and now you guilty because you understand how the business works, and you're going to offer that credit, but they didn't even realize that they earned the credit by saying that. They didn't understand that. That's the lack of education on their part for not knowing that they earned the credit. When you come to a studio, everyone's trying to kick and smoke, weed, drink, whatever, but they're not realizing if they contribute, you might.
Yeah. Mark said Nelly worth $70 million. Just looked it up. He did a song with a country million too.
He did.
Oh, he did that.
Remember that Tim McGraw song.
Tim McGraw.
I personally, yeah, Tim McGraw. I feel like
Lunatics in right now.
I feel like they probably.
it's 50 million. You know what I'm saying? 50 million. Is that lowballing themselves for those two albums? Is really what put Nelly his first two albums, bro. Is what
Yeah,
put Nelly on the map. Go ahead, bro.
they're basing out. Listen, they had features on there, but this. Listen, but this is cash.
Nothing?
No, not what they talking about. Because listen, what he did under his albums is his albums. They're talking about under the Saint Lunatics albums.
Disagree.
He
I
said
want
they wrote
to disagree.
He said they wrote Batter Up.
Yeah, you saying, but
I know, I like
what? Guess what? For you to have, bro, for you to put up that number, you gotta have some receipts. To put up 50 million, you gotta have some receipts.
I like the way you brought this full circle because at the end of the day, they were there and they contributed. Do they deserve? 50, you said 50 million. Wait, but I'm talking about the family tree. We're gonna talk about what you talked about earlier to start with the rap dynasty. Had they not written or assisted like with Nelly's lyrics, would he have had the opportunity to have to work with Tim McGraw, to do XYZ? Like they set him up in a sense. You could be like, I was there in the beginning when you before. So had you not done the things I said or we said or perfected it the way it is, you know, now you here. You started from the bottom with us, and now you're here. I mean, I would argue. I would just argue. No. You're right or wrong.
Oh, you good.
Right.
That area when all of that popped off, when down, baby, jump. Before anybody ever heard it, it was a local song. We was hearing that shit. It was popping.
Shimmy.
This is what's a definite. They was all equal comrades.
I believe that.
Right.
I believe that.
But one of them was a star.
Correct.
Right.
It's always that way.
This is what happens, though. Everybody good when they all equals.
Correct.
They don't care about the money split.
Everything's good.
They equal. Everything's good.
Do what you do. Nobody cares.
This motherfucker popped.
And then
they didn't.
Right.
Murphy Lee tried. They all tried.
Murphy Lee has
all of them flopped. The only one that popped was Nelly.
Right.
He was the star.
All of they.
He was Beyonce. He was the Beyonce of the St. Lunatics.
I was at the spotlight.
He was.
He's the Beyonce.
I was at
the St. Lunatics. It's always somebody that stands out.
Nobody had never heard of him.
That's a good analogy.
Complain about Tito, but Michael Jackson still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everybody played their part. Everybody plays their part.
Now, what you agreed to then, and now you're looking at the business model. Now you want to go back and try to back in that shit.
I just still feel like that's where I disagree with you, because if they were his crew, you have to go back and take care of the
right thing to do.
No.
Yes.
There ain't no ethics. Ain't no ethics. Ain't no ethics. There's business ethics, but ain't no ethics in business.
Wait a minute.
In my opinion. There's a such things as ethics.
Right.
Hold on,
the paperwork said Nelly could go. The paperwork says I don't owe you shit.
There's ethics.
However,
and there's business ethics, but sometimes there ain't no ethics in business. If me and you was doing something, bro,
right?
I believe that you would be in, and you know we grew up together since our adulthood, and now we middle.
But
older,
if the paper,
you know what I'm saying, you would do that. I feel like I don't have to put that in paper.
I get it.
I get you do.
Now, should I?
You should.
So here lies the issue.
Oh,
here lies the issue, and we see it all the time. I can even let's go to the game with it.
Let's put it in paper.
Would you put it in paper though, Rich?
No, listen.
Would you put it in paper?
No, let's go to the game with it.
That's what I'm talking about.
We all involved in this shit. We all got the product. We all doing it, and I pop more.
Right.
I'm doing better.
Right.
I've seen it multiple times. They got money. They got good money, and they fucked it off.
Yeah.
They didn't have the star power to continue to get the money.
That's a
now
fact.
they no longer needed them for any of the money. They got a bag. and they blew it.
Hey.
Now they want to go back and say, "Hey, nigga, I'm broke as fuck now. Hey, you owe me for this. Let me get this money." I've seen it full circle.
I totally get that.
I see what you're
saying.
saying.
Waited 20 years to complain about it is the tell-all that the niggas is lying.
Okay.
Oh.
I agree.
Oh.
I agree with that with Rich
I mean, but we
because
should do that with any situation, right?
You owe me $12.5 million. I'm at your house every motherfucking day. I'm not waiting
Nah.
years.
Hello.
Shining and I'm over here. I'm back in the projects. Hey, y'all, we need to get this nigga.
But we friends, and I got you, and we good, and I'm telling you.
They got that bag. They had that bag. They had it. All of them niggas.
Friends don't
Ali,
matter. Yeah.
Murphy Lee, they all had the bag.
Friends don't matter at that point. Like they was popping. They had what, a good 8-year run, probably more than that. They didn't. As a group, they had a 4-year run as a group. My thing is, bro, if I know me personally, and I've been business savvy since I was a child. Like, yo, hey, can we get a hit off on that, bro? Or like, what's the deal? And if the nigga would have been like, yeah, I'll get at you later, nigga. If later don't never come, y'all know how impatient I am.
Yeah.
If later don't never come, bro, like, okay, what are we doing, bro?
I'm on your ass.
All right.
Okay.
The lawsuit would have been in motherfucking 2010.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Not
2020.
That part.
2024.
Yeah.
Right.
Nigga,
But you're a different personality than some other people that
shit ain't
like you're a different personality that makes sense to you, and a dominant personality that would be like, this is some bullshit. I'm not putting up with that. Or even in a generation now where things are different. Remember that a lot of these things were happening 10, even 20, 30 decades before, and things were different. Things were handled different. It's easy as for to say, like, I wouldn't have been no motherfucking slave. For real, like, you sure? Because it was a long time ago, and everybody was, and it was the whips and everything. So do you... You
Mark
know what
said,
I mean?
if it ain't in writing, it didn't happen.
If it, he's right.
It ain't happening.
But we need to all be on the same practice to make sure.
So, Country Grammar has one writer listed.
Ooh, see?
Cornell
How
Hayes.
could that be? Does that mean he wrote
writer?
Everyone?
That's not Nelly.
Okay, so that one writer, Epperson, is who gets the writer's credit. They get paid for that, absolutely.
Cornell Hayes is Nelly.
So he might have.
Cornell Hayes is Nelly.
No, Cornell Hayes is Nelly.
Yeah, Cornell Hayes is Nelly.
Right, y'all both.
That's Murphy Lee.
Hold on.
Murphy
Lee, baby. Shout out to Murphy Lee, man. Listen, Murphy Lee did me a solid.
Okay, so Murphy.
For real?
Yeah.
No, Murphy Lee ain't Jason Lee Epperson.
Well, my boy A1 no. You did me a solid. You did me a solid.
And the St. Lunatic.
Oh.
Somebody else.
J.E. somebody else.
It's a lot of ghostwriters.
Writers credit. Let's go to Batter Up.
Mm-mm.
Batter Up has
Batter Up.
Harper, Jones, Stevie Willis. So Nelly's not even listed as a
writer.
The writers are listed.
Better up.
Nelly ain't even the listed writer on the song.
Oh, so there seem like they're
That's another
In that case.
that's another crap.
Niggas went broke.
Yep. Niggas got thirsty.
They
got thirsty, bro. They got thirsty, bro. You know what they did, Rich? They got thirsty. Litty ditty.
Stupid.
Litty ditty. We have no money. Litty ditty. That's what they did. My nigga, they got thirsty as a fuck. Right. All right, nigga, he still getting money, nigga. But we ain't still better up. Yeah, nigga.
let's not discredit.
Yeah.
Shante got hit.
Thirsty.
Them niggas broke.
Yes, the niggas is broke. Yes, nigga. They said 25 mil a piece. 50 mil. Yes, them niggas better struck out. No money wins. Looking ass niggas. Yeah, you niggas is thirst. Parch my thirst, goofy ass niggas. Yeah.
Everybody had good points, so nobody's wrong.
No, bro. They dropped the ball. They dropped the ball.
I feel like
Great points.
They dropped the ball.
tell me if this is morally incorrect. You know, I give you deals for the low on the beat.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this personal?
You say, Rich,
Yeah, it's special.
let me I need that beat and you pay me $150 for it. Right? Which is super low.
Okay.
And then you somewhere and you playing the motherfucker. You done bought it from me now.
Okay.
Like he own it.
I still get publishing rights. Because I'm gonna always agree to that.
That's your contract you made, though.
But if he sells it to the next motherfucker for $5,000, do he owe me any of that money?
Oh,
So what?
If you buy the beat from me from $150 and I got my publishing, because I'm gonna keep that. But a motherfucker tell you, man, bro, you let me get that beat. And you say, no, I can't do it. And he say, I'll give you 10 racks for it. And you say, cool, you got it.
Yeah.
And you give it to him for 10 racks. Do you owe me any of that 10 racks?
nope.
You're asking me.
Yes, I'm talking about
Okay.
He said you're asking me.
legally, do you owe me any of that 10 racks?
Illegally, or you're asking him? That's two different questions. He said.
That is true.
Yeah, it's true.
Saying like legally, do I owe you anything? Yeah, it really is.
Legally or
Legally,
Yes.
oh,
Right
You
thing
know
to
what?
do.
Do you owe me? What's the right thing to do? I still get my
If I bought a beat,
I still get my
I bought a beat from you. What's the word? Exclusive rights or whatever. Exclusive rights beat. That means technically, legally, is mine, right?
Right.
All right. So you're asking me if I sold that same beat for
To
$10,000
Jay-Z.
to Jay-Z or $50,000, let's just say whatever the amount is. Would
You owe me
I
anything
hit you?
what sold it
Would I hit you with some chips? Technically, legally, I don't have to. But
Unless you did an
EFT,
unless you did an
type of
EFT.
brother that I am, I would, and I'd introduce you to him, whoever I bought the beat from, to be
That's
like,
the
yo,
EFT
this is
situation.
the plug. This is who I got the
I
shit
still
from.
get
That's
my publishing for it.
that's an EFT
That's
situation.
lifetime.
I
still
love
That's an
that.
EFT. That's an
Is
EFT.
that the wrong answer?
No,
That's an NFT. That's an NFT situation, bro.
Go ahead.
because Rich Grant's like, yes, this is what I signed up for. I'm going to get this for it because I have the publishing for it. I'm going to get publishing rights. So you're saying you got above and beyond that and you want to bless him. That's like a tip. And I feel like, yes, like that is what you should do.
Should do.
Like that's
Ethically,
ethically, morally,
morally.
not ethically, morally. Like
Feel no type
the
of
homie
way
gets-
because I'm gonna get more money than you off the publishing.
it, right. But irrelevantly, you're like, oh, then that's why you signed up for professionally what you're gonna get due. You're gonna make sure you're gonna get paid. But if he gives you more, hallelujah, we got more.
I'm just saying, y'all know this. Y'all know this in business. I don't know if y'all ever dealt. I mean, in certain situations, I've dealt with people that I was in a little higher position with stuff, and I keep breaking these niggas off to be able to get on and be able to do shit, and they keep tricking the money off, and I keep building my money, and they keep tricking their money, and I keep trying to help them get back, and they ain't doing nothing but bringing me down because they tricking. If y'all understand where I'm getting at, the same type of scenario with them same type of niggas. You ain't handling your business when
Right.
you and you mad at me because I am.
Right.
So now y'all turn from now y'all the dogs. The dogs ain't eating.
No, but that's that St. Lunatic shit we talking
Now
about.
you robbing your boy because he's shining because he's doing the right thing with the money and y'all tricking y'all money. Y'all at the club, y'all fucking off with bitches, y'all buying Gucci, y'all putting rims on the car. It's the same scenario.
That's facts. With that
Like
being,
Joe.
yeah, I agree 1,000% with about that. What your man said. You nigga, you fucking up. You are slipping it, y'all. That's what it is. Like you can't come back from that type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if I put this shit up, this is what it is, and y'all pity packing. No. We been 100 to where we are standing in this mode with the type shit. Like That's what it is.
So at the end of the day, does the Saint Lunatics, are they owed money or not?
No, they're not owed any money. They don't because they dropped the ball. It don't matter. Listen,
What you think?
Not listed as right.
Me personally, I think if they really helped him write,
that's an
shit,
if.
he's
That's
not
an
even
if.
listed as a writer.
But that's an if.
So, yeah, that's what I said. If.
That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Yeah.
That's a
He's
problem.
not
It's
listed
right.
as
It's an
writer.
if. So it's like it's
I
not valid.
honestly think Nelly. I don't know the motherfucker, but I
Yeah.
honestly think that he kind of ain't like that, and he would have.
Oh, he not.
chipped them niggas off.
He did, bro. This a
they
third
didn't do the right
strap.
thing with their money,
I
bro.
witnessed him chip them
You know what I'm
niggas
saying?
Yeah.
I think that
It's a third strap.
he chipped them off.
Yeah.
They didn't do the right
And
thing with
even
their
put
bread,
them in
bro.
a
Yeah.
position to put their own.
Their
Remember,
own
Ali
records
put an
out.
album out.
Murphy
Lee
did
put an
too.
album
Right.
out.
And I
Niggas
thought,
went off on their own
Yeah,
solo
listen,
thing
listen.
and they flopped. Murphy Lee had a hot little popping song, his own joint.
Yeah. What the hook gonna be?
Yeah, and then
Gonna be.
he featured on a couple joints,
yeah.
but
He dropped the ball.
they didn't. They got the ball and they didn't run with it.
It's work ethic too.
Yeah, it's worth ethic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go back to the 50 Cent situation with
Lloyd Banks.
Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks is the most lyrical, talented artist that was on G Unit, but he was like, yo, Lloyd was complacent to looking at where he felt like he didn't have to put out shit. People should just fuck with me because of who I am.
Right.
And 50 was trying to tell him, like, yo, you need to tap in with your fan base. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? You got to get on top of what times and how shit moving. And Lloyd was so complacent, just knowing I am lyrically probably the greatest artist on here.
But with no work ethic, it
no
means
work
shit.
ethic. It means
Right.
shit.
Oh.
You're not tapping in with your fan base, my boy.
Right.
And when you start to failing, you couldn't blame that on nobody but you. But 50 was telling you that, like, nigga, we know 50 them complacent, they all know, like, nigga, you hands down, you're lyrically, if we're talking about G Unit, you're the face. But you don't have any work ethic. My boy, I've gave you a platform to roll on. I put you on. You're part of G Unit. What are you gonna do?
Right, run with it.
Listen, you can't blame 50. No, I mean, nigga, you with the hardest.
That's true. Facts.
If I came to you, presented a platform, I fuck with my nigga A1, double Rich Grand, double R, and my nigga Big Crondo. I'm comedy, funny, whatever. Okay, D, you funny, whatever. I'll give a platform and say, I want my brothers OBFC to open up with their song single. And I need it to be specifically only produced by Richie Grand, the man. Right? So I'm putting my camp on business, on a big platform. Because these my niggas, they A1
right
from day one. Hey, my opening song, it has to be done by motherfucking OBFC, and the production has to be done by Richie Grand, the man. That's who I'm fucking with. Ain't nothing else between that. We put out some shit. My comedy show go viral, whatever. Oh, who was the dude that did the music? Oh, who was the artist that opened up? They're tagging them, locating them. Now listen, I'm on 1 million views.
That's called networking, nigga.
No, but listen. But my niggas, y'all been tagged on, and y'all shit ain't moving and grooving. And you come back and be like, "Whoa, D owe us money because he didn't. You know what I'm saying? D did whatever. Whoa. I was a face of the platform, and I displayed it to y'all. Y'all got on, but y'all didn't pop like you expected to. How does it fall back on me? It don't. That's what I'm saying. Rich, you get what I'm saying now? If I said this is my nigga on RBFC, I'm only doing production with Richie Grand. No, listen, I'm only doing production with Richie Grand. I do my my opening music coming out with it's OBFC produced by Richie Grand. Blah 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 blah. Oh shit, this is popping. And then I do another show. I do a show after that.
So you saying they wrong?
Yeah, they're absolutely wrong.
All right,
I already put you on. I did what I was supposed to do.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I put you on.
If he put us on there, the music, and then musically we go viral and his comedy don't, It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. I would never. But y'all know how me and I'm so glad you said that, Rick.
Yes.
Because you like, this is my brother D. I can't believe this nigga coming at me. But me personally, I would never say them niggas music got the poppin'. Them niggas owe me some motherfucking money.
But you know what, though?
But
we got popping because of the platform you put us on.
but that goes back to the back. But that goes back.
That's the
And it is subjective.
Right.
It's like
legally binding.
that's
No.
your opinion.
That's more loyal to the soil situation.
It's subjective because it's your opinion that your comedy platform made me popular, whereas my ego or whatever might say like it was me that made me popular.
So here's why.
So it's subjective. My opinion says I made myself popular.
No, let me tell.
Your opinion says I'm a comedian and I put you on and I made you.
Let me tell you why it's not. I've been doing music 15 years. I ain't Pop Chet. And then he does a show, puts my song on it. The next day I got 2.8 million views because of the show that he put on. I ain't got 2.8 million views in my 15 years of doing music. Now he does an event. That event, because of that platform, gets me seen. It ain't subjective, it's facts. I didn't get seen because of the music. I got seen because of whatever he put into place, put me in a position where these people saw it and I went viral. For that, I have to respect him morally, not legally. Morally, I'll be like, bro, you got me on. I got $1 million off of it. Well, put 50 grand in your account right quick. Nigga, just off of just strength. Just hypothetical. Because I've been doing music forever.
All right, man. Last topic. We had an hour and some change. Last topic. So this is just a meme that I seen, and I just want to know what y'all thought about it. A society that tells a broke man he is not worthy of a woman has no right to tell a man to stick to one woman once he is rich. I'm gonna read it again.
Yeah. A
society that tells a broke man, a motherfucker that ain't got no money, you ain't even worth going on a date with a motherfucker. No woman should accept you. You ain't got no money. Has no right to tell a man that once he do got some money and he do got the bag and he where he want to be in life, that he should stick to one woman once he where he want to be.
I agree.
You agree? Okay. Why do you agree?
I agree because if you telling me I can't have a woman
Because you're not where
I'm
you...
broke, that I don't have a right to have a woman.
No, you can't. You should only have one woman.
Oh, you should only have one.
Only have one woman.
If you broke, you should only have one woman.
No, a society that tells a broke man he ain't worthy of one woman has no right to tell a rich man that he should only have one once he rich.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You saying that a society that says a broke man shouldn't have one woman, that means he shouldn't have no woman if he broke.
Exactly.
So I should have nothing because I don't have no money until I get some money. You said I need to be alone. I ain't got no money. And now I got money. Don't give me no limitations. If you're gonna limit it, if you're gonna put a limitation on me having nothing, you can't put a limitation on me when I got something. It's up. Not at all. It's up. You could have told me that I could have one woman when I was broke. You should say, you're broke, you should only be limited to one woman. You said I shouldn't have a woman if I'm broke. So if I got money, I can have as many bitches as I want.
According to that logic,
you said I couldn't have none. I had to be lonely when I didn't have shit. Yeah, whoever said that needs to go to hell.
Okay. A1 Kim.
I'm gonna throw it back at you.
Okay.
What do you think? Like, do you feel like, yes, I'm throwing it back to you. Yes, I'm throwing it back to you. Like, what kind of sense does that make? Tell me.
All right. To me, to tell me that I'm broke, I don't deserve to go on a date. I don't deserve to have a woman because I'm broke. Key word, broke is temporary. I could be broke now, and then next week I could have a bag. You feel me? So broke is temporary. Poor is a worser term to me.
You said poor?
Poor. I can't afford shit. I'm not gonna ever have shit.
That's your status.
Poor is my status.
Poor is your status. You poor.
It's a temporary status.
Broke is I don't have the money right now.
I could be broke right now. That's what I'm saying. I could be broke right now, and when my paycheck hit or I run into some money, I ain't gonna be broke. Poor is a status that like that's your status for right now. You poor.
No, if you're poor,
you poor.
Have a paycheck.
You poor.
If you're broke, there's no paycheck.
But you broke is temporary, in my opinion. So
broke. Remember, remember we looked at.
All right, I'm good. I'm good.
Looked up the term.
All right.
Broke means you have absolutely nothing. You don't have a car. You don't have any tangible
items
you can sell. You have absolutely nothing.
So if you don't have nothing, then you shouldn't be going on no motherfucking dates. There's some business that you need to be handling yourself as a man. In my opinion. In my opinion.
I like that.
I don't even want to, and I'm a nasty motherfucker. That. I don't want no pussy. I don't want to go on no date. I don't want to bust no nuts. If my situation and my paper ain't legit and I ain't where I need to be specifically. That's just me. So I'm not worried about no female. If my shit
get your shit intact. Together.
So my thing is regarding that statement. When I do get, say if I was discriminated against because I wasn't where I want to be, I don't deserve a woman, right? So when I get the bag, don't tell me I need to just have one. I mean, I agree with what Rich said. You can't tell me, you know what I mean? I mean, truth be told, I don't believe that we're like monogamous creatures anyway. But my thing is like, if I got the bag, man, and I want to have more than one wife or you know, maybe two, you know what I'm saying, or maybe even three if I can afford them. You know what I'm saying? That's my business. Who is somebody else to tell me what I can and can't do?
I mean, that's biblical. They have multiple wives, right? One can have less than the other.
Right. Lord. That's my personal opinion. Now, it could be wrong, or some people could disagree, and that's fine.
I feel what you think, Miss Kim. Where we differ is the terminology.
The terminology, broken poor.
Absolutely, broke means you have absolutely nothing. And I think what they should have phrased as is poor, because poor, a motherfucker making $40,000 a year is poor.
Facts.
In America, for sure.
Motherfucker making $40,000 a year is not broke. So
that depends on where you at.
Even no, that's just fact.
If I'm making $40,000 a year, American dollars in another country, or $40,000,
that's rich.
Not American. Hold on, you gotta stop. Take that out.
I ain't trying to move the goalposts.
No,
I'm just saying.
So if you move the goalposts,
because you did.
If you move the goalposts, then you have to move the currency. So $40,000 a year here is this. $40,000
a year. You said in a different country. Yeah, that's what I said.
So technical up in this
bitch. Wait a minute.
I feel you.
You're still poor.
I'm still poor.
Yeah, that's what I said. Hold on.
But if you broke, you don't know where the next check coming from. You don't know what's going to happen. All you know is, here go this sign, we'll work for food. I need $1. Somebody please help me. If you poor, you know, well, I spent all my money on bills this week, but next Friday, I just got to get through with these ramen noodles. Shit, hey, kids, don't worry. We're going to eat hamburger helper. And Friday, when mama get paid, daddy get paid, we're going to have some crab legs, and it's going to be good, and then it's week to week. That's poor. Broke is nothing. You don't have anything tangible. You can't sell nothing to get no money. You're at flat. So I think that shit should have said poor.
Okay. All right. Say it says poor. Ken, what was you gonna say? I felt like you wanted to get some shit off.
You do.
I did. I wanted to speak on some shit for real. Like, I don't know. I just feel like if you
do women judge niggas for being broke or poor? Yes or no?
Keep it above.
Yes.
Miss Kim.
Not you. I ain't saying you.
No, Miss
Kim.
I'm
talking about
you want me to speak for women?
Yes. You speak for you. What's your status on that? You take that, baby.
Because we need your opinion.
We need that.
What do you think about this? Are you fucking with a broke or a poor nigga?
Yes.
Yes.
So what's your poor?
Yes,
So
I
what's your
am.
poor? But baby, on the flip side, what is your poor and broke? Because your poor and broke may be different from the other.
None of that is for me.
Yes.
None of that is monetary.
Okay.
It's mental. So, like, if you feel like money is money, that's weird.
Financial for the financial status. Financial status. Oh
Say
yeah.
what you want to say.
What that too.
So you said you would fuck with a brother that's broke or poor or poor.
Absolutely. Yes, that's
So
yes.
my second question, you said yes. So my second question is briefly,
Let her finish.
do women be saying they don't want to fuck with no broke or poor niggas? Yes or no? The consensus of women.
I can't really speak for all women
Okay.
when I
Speak for you.
The consensus is yes.
But
Yeah,
you-
it's speak for you.
You're clearly different already because you said you would
Yeah.
fuck with a brother.
I would because I know what I also can contribute. Like
Right.
every like
But you have
the
to see some potential in him.
correct. We have to be able to have. You gotta have something that I feel like you could contribute to make this exponential. Correct. Yeah. Maybe you don't know how to. Maybe I can educate you to bring that to the next level of, you know what I mean? So like, that's not really
You know what it's called in the
a
Bible?
problem.
The Bible is called virtuous woman. It's called virtuous. Look that up. Virtuous woman. Like, listen here. When you got the right woman in your life, you elevate in life.
Right? You should.
Listen, when a nigga say,
Partner, though.
yeah, partner.
I really feel like
you can't say, hey, queen, I'm looking for somebody to hold me down. No, I'm not looking for a woman in my life to hold me down. I'm looking for a woman that's going to elevate me to going up because I'm already in the mentality of going up, baby.
Right.
You're not on that same category. We're trying to motivate to put me in a position to elevate. I don't need you in my life. I don't need you to hold me down. I need you to elevate me.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Both.
Real shit.
I can support the bullshit you're going through.
I need you to elevate me. If you're not,
what about the meme, Kim? And then A1, go ahead. What about the meme? Like, so society tells this man, you shouldn't be able to date a woman if you ain't got no money. Now the motherfucker rich. Now he want 2 or 3. Is that wrong?
No. Wrong. Okay, unpopular opinion. If you can say that a person who cannot afford XYZ should not have XYZ, when they can afford XYZ, you should allow them to have XYZ.
Yeah.
Period.
Buffet.
Yeah.
It just makes sense to me. That's period.
Get a cheeseburger. Now I could get a buffet.
But can you as long as you can handle and maintain XYZ though.
Yeah,
you have to handle and maintain. You can't just want XYZ. Yeah. You have to handle and maintain XYZ. You have to be that person that can do those things for, if that's what you want. Unpopular opinion, I get it. If you was a broke nigga, we say broke niggas shouldn't have nothing. Facts, because you should concentrate on yourself. Get yourself to where you need to be so that you can support whatever you're trying to support. Dogs, women, whatever, you know what I mean? You want pets, you want whatever. You should be able to support your habits or whatever. Period. So if you're broke, no, you can't. You try to take care of yourself. You get to a level of status that you have money. You got 6 women, everybody happy, everybody taken care of, everybody whatever. Nobody mad, everybody acceptable of these situations. Like, who's mad?
I agree though.
You do or no?
I think you know what? The best example of what you're saying, Kim, the type of person you are. So we've known each other for years. You know what I do musically. So I'm
and more.
I don't have money.
You cooking some more shit. Like, I know.
But you see the potential.
You say broke. I don't believe that. You're rich.
No, I'm talking hypothetical.
You're rich grand. Duh.
Hypothetical. you would have my back because you know what my potential is.
Facts.
As opposed to a motherfucker that just broke and ain't got no vision
Or don't know it.
Ain't trying,
or don't know it.
Ain't working, ain't on nothing, ain't. It's a difference. I will say that if you broke and you have no vision, no goals, no potential, no skills, no nothing.
Right.
You just wandering around.
It's different. I do like your answer though.
Yeah,
I
her
do like
answer.
your answer. I do like your answer.
We need more women like you in the world, Kim.
There are more women in the world like me. I'm not a unicorn. I promise you. There are more women and people like
So I
that.
couldn't get it
Not only
when I wasn't getting it. I
so
wanted
the unicorn is the horn.
do whatever I want.
But
Hold on, I
there
can't hear
are
it.
only like 6 of y'all.
You say what you say, A1?
I said,
No, you good. No, I was saying that you're trying to tell me I can't do it when I didn't have it. Now when I do got it, I'm gonna do it as much as I want. Don't put a limitation on me. Don't put me in no box.
don't restrict that.
Good.
Right.
That makes sense to me.
Said don't.
Bam.
That nigga look like Caesar Daddy.
Human.
PotRoast Podcast. PotRoast Podcast.
The tequila is tequila in it. It's time for us to get up out of here and get the party started.
Yeah. Hey,
All
man.
right, y'all.
Hey, man. I just want to say, hey, great show tonight, man. Appreciate the great show. Thank you for coming through.
It's been a pleasure. Anytime.
You gonna drop a verse tonight?
Appreciate the insight.
We about to
If
get
you ghostwrite
What you got coming up? What you got coming up? What you got coming up? Let the people
Man,
know.
every Tuesday night, check me out. The Radio Super Show. Listen, we are rebroadcast on multiple platforms. Over 100 internet platforms play our show. We have great internet guests and a little bit of shit going on. So listen, check me out. The Radio Super Show, Media Made Music, Media Made TV. And every Thursday, come back here. Because it's the PotRoast Podcast.
Yeah.
We got that.
Coffee black.
All right. Thank you.
I love every time I run into you.
Thank you for coming.
Every time.
Yeah. Somebody done gave Bodie a Diddy mixer.
Hey.
Where that baby all come from?
Right. Who bought the baby oil here?
Brought to you by nigga. I don't give a fuck.
I wish we had a bottle of baby oil. We could
Okay. My brother, my brothers from another mother. They try to get me right now.
Shit. My bad, man.
They try to get me, bro.
I appreciate y'all coming, man. And until next time, man. If anybody want to be a guest, just holler at us, man.
PotRoast Podcast.
We only invite the real ones. Man. And other than that, man, peace and
There
blessings.
comes a time when we heed a certain call.